Welcome. Peace be with you. I'm Lydia Velasquez, and this is Paranormal Activity. Para for normal people. I have a message for the collective, but it's not just for the collective. It is a message for the collective that are chosen, the chosen ones. My high priestesses, my high priests. This is also a message to those who are desperately, desperately trying to get to me. Before I start, I want to call upon my angels: Michael, to the right of me; Gabriel, to the left of me; Raphael, to the back of me; Uriel, to the front of me; and Menatron, to the top of me. I am protected, guided, and strengthened. And now, this message is, like I said, for the collective. And I lit Palo Santo, and I am going to show you that I have my stones next to me, my crystals and my stones, because I am being spiritually attacked. I've been spiritually attacked for quite a while now. But now it's getting to the point where it is more dramatic. And that's only because those who are out there to attack me are seeing that they're desperate. Nothing they've done is working. Nothing they've tried, between the mirror magic, the moon magic, the candle magic, the voodoo, the curses, the spell work, nothing has worked. And that's because you can't stop what God has written. What the universe has put into form, no one can deny. And he says it very bluntly, and he said it so many times: you cannot attack my anointed. To those of you who think that you've done anything specific to me, you haven't. I've been silent because the divine has told me to be silent. I've been silent because what you planned for me wasn't going to do any good if I opened my mouth and said what I really thought, or what I really felt, or what I really wanted to say to you. The time and the place wasn't then. And I knew at one point Spirit was going to tell me, now it's time. And so be it. It is time. For those of you who have not only sent voodoo and candle magic and mirror magic, you need to stop. I've told you several times that you can't do anything to me. I've told you several times that by you throwing witchcraft at me, black magic, voodoo, candle magic, moon magic, mirror magic, sending your monitoring spirits, that all I do is kill. That all you're doing is giving the opportunity for my ancestors to send it back. Don't you understand what you're doing to yourselves? Don't you get it yet? All that you want from me is not going to work. I'm a high priestess. I'm a chosen one. I'm divinely protected. And not only am I divinely protected, I'm not an idiot. I am who I am, and put in the position that I'm put in because I know who I am. And I know what to do to protect myself and mine. Don't you know I'm a creature of manifestation? Don't you know that all I have to do is open my mouth and you're done? The love that I had for you, and I'm going to put that in past tense because it is true. I had love for you. No longer exist. The titles that you held in my space, in my energy, with a broken heart and a heavy soul, I tell you, you do not hold those titles any longer. There's several messages that I'm led to give to you. And you can take it. You can run with it. You can actually do what you have to do with it. I'd advise you to take heed. I'd advise you to listen to the messages, because this message is going to be so long that I'm probably going to have to do 3 or maybe 2 videos, because it's not only for me, it's for the collective also. It's for the chosen ones that are out there experiencing the spiritual warfare that they're experiencing now, just like me, because the time is here. It's the awakening. It's the shift of this world. You see it in politics. You see it in what this man is trying to do to us. You see it every single day you wake up and turn on the news. You see it. It's happening. And you can close your eyes to it, but there are demonic spirits out there that have possessed people that you've loved all your life, and that they're trying to use to get to you, because you hold a high rank in this spiritual realm, because you are the chosen, because you are part of the 144 of us that have to do something greater. Confirmation. And I don't know where that came from. You could sit there and you could laugh. You can have a good time with this. Matter of fact, I hope you do. But I hope you're smart enough to listen to what I have to say. The ones that are trying to spiritually attack you saw your power before you even recognized it. That's why they're trying to attack you. They're trying to clip your wings before they even touch the sky. They try to manipulate, be narcissists, be evil, make you look like you're crazy when you're not. You're far from it. You don't understand that you were never meant to crawl. You were meant to ascend. Your enemies, they're always going to try to do something other than what they think they can get away with. They fear you. They whisper your name like an omen. They try to make it look like you're not who you are, because that's the way they manipulate, and they become narcissists in the mannerisms that they do, the things that they do. You are all highly favored. You are all put in high rank. And for those that are chosen and high priestess and high priests, you are to the right hand of God. You are the one that the divine holds highly. And he don't play when it comes to you. He has your ancestors protecting you. They're so scared they are gripping onto their crystals. They're holding on to their luck charms, their lucky charms. They're holding on to their spell work, their words, thinking that that's going to make a difference when it isn't. They don't understand. They don't get it. And trust me, oh my God, trust me when I tell you what I've seen this week alone with me is beyond crazy. People reaching out to me to tell me that they're going to pay for a ticket for me to go to a place, to a certain spot. So what? You can attack me spiritually? Don't you understand I'm forewarned? People that have ghosted me and have disappeared and have no inclination that they don't no longer hold the spot that they held at one point. Saying, hi, how are you, Lydia? It's me. You're blocked. You're removed. You no longer exist in my energy. People that think that they can work their spell magic and their words and use them into spells and ask me questions that are personal so that they could use it and manipulate it into a spell. It isn't going to work. What do you think I am? I'm far from stupid. And you are idiots. Outright idiots. You don't understand. This is only being said to you now because the divine is telling me to speak. Because chosen ones don't rise with noise. They rise with silence. And with their silence, you have no inclination what's behind it. You have no knowledge of what we are about to do. And we open doors that are undetected before it's too late. By the time you realize that we've opened that door, you're done. The game is up. Gig is up. You have no inclination. The fire that's inside us, that fire burns through every illusion that they've built about you. That knowledge that you hold, that wisdom, that high potential that you hold, that intuition that you hold. They don't know what you're about, so they have no inclination of what you are capable of. All you have to do is manifest, and they're done. And then it exposes everything that they lack. It's an addiction to their mediocrity. They try to bend the need, the power that was never meant for them. Why they soar shortcuts. Why they crave validation. You walk in validation and silence. They don't see a person. They see something they refuse to become. It's written in a script that they can't even read. They can't even portray as actors and actresses. They're done. They do not know that what we hold is so highly favored in the realm of the spirits that everything they do, before they even try to accomplish it, before they even act upon it, before they even think they can put together the plan and put together the script so that somebody can read it and somebody can fall through with it, that we already know. You're fighting a losing battle. And you've been told and you've been forewarned and you've been guided away from what you're trying to do several times, but you just don't get it. You just don't understand that what you're doing is marking yourselves. Something that you can't erase. It's pressing down on your failures. It's reminding you that every time that you try to distract us as chosen ones, that just awakened us. Because deep down, you know something that you'll never admit. They realize that they're never the ones in control. They realize that you are chosen for a reason. That you hold this high potential, this high power, this high gift, this high acknowledgement, because you are who you are. You weren't chosen just to come down here and have a good time and tell everybody, oh, I'm chosen. I got gifts. You were chosen because that's what you were meant to do. That's your journey. That's your potential. That's who you are. And that's not going to change. Because what's written in the universe, it's written. And you could do 20,000 flips if you want. You could play yourselves until the grass turns yellow, if you care to. But it's not going to make a difference. Because what I'm here to do, what you as chosen ones are here to do, you're here to do. And no one can stop that. Moving in silence. Unshaken. Let them watch. Let them tremble. You don't need their permission to move the way that you need to move. Because that's your destiny. That's who you were meant to be. And nothing they do, nothing they try to accomplish, and that's what I'm trying to tell you, you idiots. Nothing you do, nothing you try to accomplish will succeed. This is where it gets real. It's because something inside of them already knows that this isn't just another video. This isn't something I'm just speaking so that my enemies can see that I'm accomplishing something. This is so that they'll understand and they'll have an acknowledgement that what you and I are about to step into is because this is what we are meant to do. This is what we agreed with the divine to do before we came here. Do you ever understand that by you being chosen, you're the black sheep of the family? You go through so much. You're never enough for anyone. You go through heartache like it's a medal that you're wearing. You struggle. You struggle with your family members. You struggle with your children. You struggle with the loved ones that you choose to bring into your life, except those that are supposed to be with you. Those are your army of angels. It doesn't mean that we're here to have everything we desire, and don't get it twisted. All you have to do is manifest what you desire, and it's yours. But it's yours on His time. Patience has to be a virtue with you. It's not choosing to be given to you when you want it. It's choosing to be given to you when He is darn ready for you to receive it. Because at times it isn't the time or the place. I could put it to you this way. He's chosen for me to get a divorce from this karmic ex-husband of mine. But he's chosen that because I had to learn my lessons. I had to learn why he was in my life. I had to learn what I saw and felt out of that relationship. And when I learned it, then he removed him. But he didn't only remove him, he taught him his karmic lessons. At the same time, he was preparing and he was, you could say, manipulating whatever he had to manipulate in order for him not to get a damn thing out of anything. Because he came into this relationship with nothing. And God made it so that when he leaves with nothing. So it isn't on his time that I receive my blessings. It's on the divine's time. Because his time is perfect. By the time the divine gives me my blessings, he will be removed legally, where he can't get diddly squat. And he will have left in the same mannerisms that he came. And I'm good with that. Because I'm not about to give him anything. Nothing that he didn't deserve. Nothing that I worked for. That the divine has given me out of his good grace and his blessings. No. You had that opportunity. The divine gave you every opportunity to be the high priest that you needed to be when you stepped with me. I was your blessing. And that goes for some of you out there. You're a blessing to someone. And they slapped spirit in the face with walking away from you. By belittling you, being narcissists, being manipulators. By using and abusing and making you feel other than what you really are. And by them leaving, they chose their path. So that's not on you. You did everything to make them believe that you were enough. But when they got to the other side and they saw that the grass wasn't greener, that sucker was yellow. And no matter how many times they went to water that sucker, it didn't work. Then, now you're important. Now you want to call up and say, I miss you. I love you. I need you in my life. Well, that might be possibly so. But I'm to the point where I don't need you. And I don't miss you. And I'm enough and I'm worthy of who I am. And I am more than enough for the next king or queen that you desire. Because the next one that comes into your life is going to be the correct one. The one that God chose for you. And that's just it. You have to claim your rise. Because you know what? They're watching. And now let's break it down piece by piece. Because if you're truly chosen, you'll feel the pull too. Let's put it like this. You have to soar your power. And that terrifies them. That makes them understand that they are weak. They knew before you even questioned your own powers. You were lost in doubt, fighting yourself, fighting your intuition, fighting everything that was reality, everything that you felt that was for you, and they tried to break you before you even had a chance to rise. They try to make you seem something you weren't. Oh, you're crazy. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not who you say you are. You don't have the power that you say you hold. The divine doesn't hold you close. You don't even believe in God. They tried everything in their power to make you look like something that you weren't. And I'm going to leave this at that because I don't want to make this one too long and then I can't post it. But I'll be right back to tell you the real deal after I post this first part. Hold on and stay tuned for part 2.